Hey everyone, Paul here. Now, as you can imagine, Kiavik is quite a busy guy at this time of year. We have just got the first batch of 4YMM levels. Exciting stuff. So I sent them a message. So basically we've had a bit of a chat by typing. I've typed a load of questions, he's answered. I just thought I'd start by saying thank you on behalf of the whole Mario Maker community. The YMM level series is something that is looked forward to each year. Bringing some of the most creative makers together for a celebration like this must be hard work. Kiavik's replied, definitely, it's both fun and stressful for everyone involved, especially me. So I said then, are you still enjoying Mario Maker? A lot of people were big into the first game and then they got burnt out and haven't really come back to Mario Maker 2. So Kiavik replied, I thought Mario Maker 2 was too small of an update over the first game, and they actually got rid of some more of the unique and fun things from the first game, like the amiibo costumes. However, now with the updates, I think overall it's a better game. I agree with that, I think it's a much better game. We're missing the Miiverse functionality, we're missing the bookmark website, and we're missing the costumes, but there's all sorts of other stuff going on in the game to compensate for that. So then I said, your level was a great way to open the event. Difficulty ramped perfectly between checkpoints and was always fair. How did the level idea come about? Did you have the idea of using a twister and then build from there? And they've replied, I actually experimented with the magnet tech very early in the game's life, but it wasn't working well. Something must have changed in a patch though, because when I revisited the concept later on, the mechanics suddenly felt way more reliable. And yeah, totally, as you were playing the game, everything just worked. And with a Kiavik level, Kiavik's known for creating quality levels, and everything just worked. Everything was, it was just consistent. When you've got a trick like that, you really do need it to be consistent, otherwise it just makes for a janky level. It doesn't work well. So I said, awesome, how long did it take to build and test your level? And Kiavik's replied, several months, but I didn't work it obsessively. It was nice and chill, and I actually made 2 other levels in the meantime, a record for me. Yeah, and that's a big thing. When you're doing the 4-year Mario Maker or any year Mario Maker, the amount of effort and time that gets sucked into it stops you basically from being able to make and create other levels, which is a bit of a shame. So now it might be good to see the top level creators being able to put more than one level out. So I said, on my first playthrough I couldn't find the cake. I have an idea where it is hidden, but no idea how to get there yet. Now if you've watched the video then you'll have seen that. I said I'll be coming back to find it. Adding a secret to each level has been a running theme through the year Mario Maker project. Is there any more surprises that we can expect? I'm trying to get a bit of information here, basically, just trying to poke him and see what we can get. He said, yeah, the surprise is the total number of levels is much higher than the other years. This time, we're way better organised. So they've basically streamlined the process, they've brought more people in. There's a website now, 4YMM.warp.world, that holds all the information there. You can see all the levels, all the creators, a little bit about each person. So that's really good. There's a lot of people doing the trailers, doing the YouTube channel, there's all sorts of stuff behind the scenes. So hopefully during these note block podcasts, we're going to be able to get to chat to those kind of people as well. The people that you don't really hear from when you just see the level uploaded. So then I said, again talking about the team, there's quite a team behind the scenes with the 4-year Mario Maker project. Web design, music, trailers, etc. Do you think that has helped having such a large team, or was it sort of too many cooks spoil the broth at any point? He said, nah, I think it's much better this way. We could never have reached this level without the help of all the good people in the project. So Kiavik basically is quite thankful for everyone that's been involved in this. And then, here we go. This is the question that you're all wanting to know. I said, we can't chat like this and not address the elephant in the room. Mecha Bowzilla. He's replied, what about him? So I said, this is a contraption that you are known for. Even Nintendo put it in the Mario Maker 2 trailer. If you could make it again, what would you do differently? And I was going to ask, would you just not make it? But I decided to leave that out. And he said, funny you should bring this up. If I were to remake the level in Mario Maker 2, I would have to change it a lot. Basically, every tech I've used to make it in Mario Maker 1 is not available anymore in Mario Maker 2. So, the way that they were built, he linked together the cannon blasters and all them sort of things so that they stacked properly, and you can't do that anymore in Mario Maker 2, so you've got to build it a slightly different way. He said gameplay wise, I still think it's as good as it'll ever be, and yeah, totally, the level layout, everything, when you played the level and you seen the Mecha Bowzilla boots running across the top of the screen, everything was, there's nothing really that you can improve on that. So I said, what do you think has been the best addition to Mario Maker 2 in terms of items and updates? I'd say all of it has been good, but the on and off blocks are definitely one of the biggest things. Yeah, that's for me one of the biggest things. It's one of the biggest changes that you've got an on and off switch and you can change things within the game, and it makes the levels, you can go through the levels and change so much as you go through them. And on the other side of it, oh hang on. And then I asked, so getting back to 4-year Mario Maker, what's been your favourite part of the project so far? And he said, slowly seeing the levels getting better and better and better, with everyone helping each other out improve themselves. And I've said, on the other side of it, which has been your least favourite? And he said, it's very hard to convey harsh feedback without hurting the feelings of the maker. And there's definitely been moments when I felt like a dick for stating what I thought. Thankfully, in 99% of cases, it led to improvements, so it was a worthy trade-off. Definitely, if you're into Mario Maker, you may have heard that Kiavik is a straight-talking person. He says it how it is, and I appreciate that, because you know where you stand with him, and he's always honest, he's always very straight talking, and he even says though he's felt like a bit of a dick for stating what he thought, and it does lead to improvements, and nobody likes criticism, no matter how constructive it is. It's always a bit of a sickener that you get criticism, but if you can take that criticism, build from it and improve, then it's definitely, like he says, it's definitely a worthy trade-off, and it's how you grow as a person. And then the amount of love and support that I've seen for the project has been incredible. You must be really proud of the whole team behind it. And he said, yeah, we're all equally joyful and fearful. It's really great that people have been enjoying the levels, but we really don't want to disappoint with the next ones, which is really exciting. With that said, can we expect 5-year Mario Maker in the future? He said, hopefully, but I'll probably be much less involved than I am now. This stuff is hard, man. So, thank you, Kiavik, for taking the time to have a chat like that. It's been great. It's been good to get behind the scenes, to speak to the man behind the curtain, as it was. Kiavik's put a lot of time, a lot of effort, and with basically no reward other than it's a hobby and bringing joy to other people. So thank you, Kiavik. Thank you, the whole Mario Maker, or the 4-year Mario Maker team. We all appreciate it. We all love it. Hopefully we can get to play all the levels and we can get to find all the cakes, because we've not found Kiavik's one yet. Stay tuned for more. Hit the subscribe button. Hope you're enjoying this Note Block podcast. If you are, leave a comment down below. If you want to ask any of the level creators some questions, then feel free to put them in the comments section and we can put them in and ask them. See you soon. Bye bye.